On the outskirts of Canon City, a town steeped in old traditions, is the home of Ben Gilmore within the Skyline Correctional Center.
I was convicted of criminal mischief and burglary.
Sentenced to 8 years, Gilmore wants to do something rather than nothing, so he turned to the books.
Instead of just sitting around playing cards or something, it's really the best use of my time.
'Cause time is what he's got. When he's not in his cell, he is in the classroom, taking correspondence courses through Adams State.
Really just these 3 core classes I needed to get my associate's degree. So I figured I might as well get it done while I was here.
While he types his essays on a computer, none of this is online.
And so you just basically work through the book, and it tells you the requirements for each project.
He has to do it the old-fashioned way, mailing all his work in to instructors who never get to see their students.
I teach faceless people. I never want that to make any difference in how I look at how I grade a paper.
Body language is real important to me. So it's been a big adjustment to not have that.
What they do have.
It's just a constant flood of letters.
Jim Bullington runs the prison college program, enrolled at 979 inmates and counting.
A lot of people who have never had the chance to have an education finally do.
If these guys are ever going to get out of prison, they've got to be good communicators.
If you're just stuck in your room all day or locked down for hours or days at a time, you feel like, well, what am I doing with myself?
But what he's learning is more than academics.
I can't receive used books in prison, so I have to buy new books only.
He's learning to be resourceful. For example, he's taking an astronomy class, but Gilmore's not allowed to go outside and see the night sky.
This is the only way I get to look at the stars is by coming on here.
He's learning responsibility.
And then if they don't have that discipline, so many of people pick it up.
He's learning perspective.
Prison can be seen as a horrible, horrible thing, or it can be seen as, a blessing.
And the instructors say some inmates learn something about themselves.
Some of these men feel a tremendous amount of pressure to come clean, so that the act of writing becomes an act of redemption.
Makes prison safer. Instead of having people at each other's throats, you have that people studying.
And though they never meet face to face, Cheryl Hudak and Kathy Part-Wilbert feel like they get to know these inmates, perhaps even better than the students they see on campus.
And it's an interesting thing. I really can't tell you how it happens, but we do develop these relationships with these students.
But something gets packaged in these letters. I don't know what it is.
Maybe it's something called hope.
He's responded to all of my feedback. It's really an impeccable paper.
Hope for his family. Hope for his future. Hope done the old-fashioned way.
I personally take the time to do it, to make myself better.
With photojournalist Manny Sotelo, Nelson Garcia, 9 News.